I'm going to teach you the highest damaging combo in all of V-Rising for PvP. This combo will stunlock and freeze your target 3 times during the fight, allowing you to pull this off very easily. On dual servers with basic server settings at maximum gear score, this will 100% to 0% the enemy's life bar. Let me teach you what you're going to use, how to do it. It's really simple, it's really easy. Let's get right into it, okay? So you'll need slashers, alright? Slashers, I'm using sanguine slashers. You can do this at Iron Age. If you are just iron leveled, like gear score 60 or something, or even lower than that, as long as you have slashers, the spear, you'll need Frostbat, Ice Nova, and the ultimate Arctic Leap. That's all you need. As long as you have those items and those spells, you can immediately, automatically win as long as you land the combo. So let me show you what the combo is and how it works. Alright, also, Veil of Chaos, this is absolutely mandatory for chasing down targets. If someone is running away from you and they don't have this and you do, you have 2 dashes, you will eventually catch up to them, whereas they will not be able to escape. Now with that said, here is the combo. You're going to start by holding your slashers, and you're going to be fighting your opponent from a distance. Now, Frostbat, as long as you land 2 hits, that will freeze the target, or 1 Frostbat and 1 Ice Nova, it doesn't matter. You just need to land 2 of these hits. So start out by casting Frostbat, okay? You can cast 2 Frostbats if you want. If one of those misses, then you have Ice Nova, just cast that at your opponent. And once at least 2 of those land, your opponent will be frozen. As soon as they are frozen, you're going to cast your ultimate Arctic Leap right on top of them, and that's going to freeze them once again. As soon as they're frozen from that, you're going to activate Camouflage on your slashers. This puts you into stealth, and your next attack will deal 80% damage and stun them for 3 seconds, okay? So it looks like this. Go into stealth, and then you will have stunned your opponent for 3 seconds. You know those double sword-wielding mobs that like go into stealth and then stab you and stun you? That's exactly what this move is. As soon as your opponent is stunned, you're going to switch to the spear and use your Q ability, and right before it ends, press Q once again. This does the highest damage in the game, the fastest way to deal damage, and the best thing about it is that your opponent cannot move or react or counter or do anything the entire time. It is that powerful. You can try this out for yourself. Go search for some V-Rising dual servers. A dual server is just, it spawns you in a big room kind of like this with all the best gear in the game. There's no looting. And you just fight other players, and you can practice for hours and hours and hours and get really good at this game using a dual server. And if you don't believe me that this is the best combo in the game, try it out for yourself. Open the spell menu and go through every single spell and add up the percentage of damage that it does and how fast this casts, okay? The reason we use Frostbat is because we have 2 attempts and it comes out really fast. This deals 100% magic damage. It's very, very good. Ice Nova, very hard to dodge. It comes out very quick. It's a low cooldown, low cast time, high damage, and that's a big AoE. That's hard to dodge. If your opponent has used their dodges, it's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to land it, because they're not going to run out of way. They're not going to run out of the way in time unless maybe they're a mace user doing stuff like this. But against a mace user, you're eventually going to freeze them anyway, alright? Now, this is reliant on Arctic Leap for that secondary freeze, because if you just freeze them with Frostbat and then try to stun them with the Sanguine Slashers, you might be able to get the spear stabs off. It's the big damage is your Arctic Leap. This is your, I'm going to chunk over half your HP skill, okay? So again, just to repeat myself for those that maybe skipped the video for some reason, you're going to start fighting your opponent from a distance. Don't try to get up and melee them. That's not where you're strong at. You stay back, okay? And you're going to cast Frostbat, maybe an Ice Nova, maybe another Frostbat. You just need to land 2 hits. If you've landed 2 hits, do not cast another Frostbat. Immediately, as soon as they are frozen, jump at them with your ultimate. That's going to freeze them again. Sanguine into that, into Spear, into Q. Right before it ends, hit them with another Q, and then you could just poke them down if they're still alive. They won't be still alive. Not a single target I have fought has survived this. This is, if you use Iron Age tools, that unless you're fighting like a level 81 player with iron tools, you're going to kill every single person you meet immediately, okay? You may not be able to kill a person inside of a raid or a stone golem, but if you're just out and about in the world and you see another player and you double dash up to him and you land that frostbat, you land that frost nova, and then you ult them, you hit your Sanguine Slashers, that's the wrong skill, you hit your Sanguine Slashers stun, that stun lets you follow up with the spear stabs, which does the highest amount of damage than all the weapons in the game, okay? This is 30% times 7 plus 50 if you do it correctly, okay? Otherwise, it's 30% times 8, which is still not bad. No other weapon compares to raw damage. That's an 80%, okay? The Mesa skill 110 and 50. That's a one-time hit, okay? The crossbow is way too slow to use during this combo. Now, I have seen people, what they do is they'll do a frostbat, they'll do this, and then they'll shoot this, and that's a nice poking strategy. It's not bad, but the slashers into spear is by far way, way, way more deadly. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this PvP video, this tutorial on how to one-shot people. Just go onto a duel server, try it out for yourself. I just want to get the word out there, that's why I'm not spending a lot of time editing and showing off PvP footage and stuff like that, right? Just trust me, it works. It deals more damage than anything, and also, you don't need to have your blood type changed for this to work. Sure, if you have like a 100% rogue, you're gonna just smash people. If you have warrior, if you have hell, even creature, like having different blood types will absolutely make this even more of a one-shot build, but you don't need them. There is no need to have any blood type on dual servers. You just have the frailed blood type anyway, so you have no natural buffs. And you still one-shot people with this combo. Super easy to pull off. Again, just land at least 2 of those, ult them, hit them with the slasher stun, switch to the spear, and they're dead. It's the easiest combo to pull off. It's easier than any game I've played. Like, it's easier than playing a rogue in World of Warcraft. I'm telling you guys. You've got to try out this combo before it gets nerfed, because if word gets out, and who knows how popular this video will get, if word gets out, it's over. The PvP scene is ended. Like, everyone is going to run this. It's going to be the meta. They're going to have to nerf it. Guys, I'm SoulBenji. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today. Hopefully you learned something cool and epic and very useful. Go out and get these spells right away. That's Frostbat, very early game, Ice Nova, Arctic Leap. Get your slashers. You get that in Iron Age and a spear. You need the slashers and the spear for this to pull off. I make videos every day on this channel. Come back tomorrow for another video. If you want to help me out financially, there is a thanks button right under this video for you to give me a tip if you want, and it also highlights your comment and shows how much you tipped, so it's kind of like a really cool bragging rights. And if you really want to help out, become a channel member. It's $5 a month. It's like being subbed on Twitch, but you get access to private, more personal videos on this channel, and when I live stream, you get my little special emojis, like my little profile fat man icon and stuff like that. Really cool stuff, guys. Anyway, new videos every day. Make sure you're subscribed. Leave a comment if you feel like this doesn't work, and I'll show you. It works. It totally works. And come on back tomorrow for another video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. Take care, lads. I'll see you tomorrow.